So this morning, we're exploring some tools out there for solving any sleep problems you might have. At least 70 million Americans suffer from chronic sleep problems, so many are turning to meditation apps to help.
Now, if you struggle to quiet your mind, a guided meditation could actually help you. Joining us to explain is Director of Teaching for Meditation app Headspace, Eve Lewis Prieto. Thank you, Eve, for being here. We think this is really important because we all work early morning shifts,
Right.
so sleep is like gold to us. We're so desperate to get sleep, and when we don't get sleep, like we didn't get very good sleep the day before yesterday. So yesterday was a tough 5-hour newscast. It was hard for all of us. How can meditation kind of get us over all of that?
Yes, well, first of all, good morning. It's so lovely to be here with you on this Sunday. And you're right, a lot of people struggle with either getting to sleep, staying asleep, or waking up feeling refreshed. And we need sleep to be able to thrive and survive. And meditation is a way to help us manage our stress, our anxiety, and because stress and anxiety are some of the biggest causes of our sleep issues, it can be a really, really effective way in helping us not only to get to sleep at night, but to stay asleep so that the body has time to restore and so that you wake up feeling refreshed for the day ahead.
So I guess you're talking about guided meditation here. So how does that help someone who struggles to meditate on their own?
Yeah, that's a great question. And when we talk about meditation, it can be helpful just to describe really what the practice is. So at Headspace, we describe it as a practice where you take a little bit of time out of your day to train the mind to be more present, more open, less judgmental. And having a teacher, having a guide can be really supportive when doing that. Because for a lot of the time, folks are coming to meditation because of things like stress and anxiety. It can be very easy to be in one's head. And I'm sure you've experienced lying awake at night, not being able to get to sleep, going over in the mind, worries and concerns about the days ahead, what's going on in the world. So having a teacher, somebody who has experienced more than likely the same challenges that you might be facing. You know, I came to meditation because of crippling anxiety, and it was having a huge impact on my sleep. So knowing that a teacher has not only done a lot of training in providing these practices, but they've probably also experienced a lot of the same challenges as well.
Okay, so I have to try to, I'm going to try to understand this because I've heard so much about meditation, and I've tried. I did the 21-day Deepak Chopra meditation thing where I tried to do it. I used to do it with Olivia when she was little. I'd force her to do it. I never feel like I'm doing it right. I don't know. I do obviously have a hard time quieting my mind and really focusing there. So how does a teacher really talk you through it? How do you know if you're doing it right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Lynette, that is such a great point to bring up. And you're not alone. That is something I hear from folks time and time again. Because I think a lot of the time people have this impression that they have to completely stop thinking. They have to completely quiet the mind in order to be a good meditator. And that just actually isn't the case. So having a teacher, having a guide there to reassure you that you're not doing anything wrong, most importantly, and that really the goal of meditation isn't about shutting off thoughts. It's not about trying to empty the mind. Instead, and this is really where having a teacher and a guide can be so helpful, is talking you through the practice, walking you through the practice, in helping you to understand that it's actually about recognizing when you get distracted. It's actually about understanding the mind's tendencies, how we have this tendency to jump ahead to the future with worries and concerns. And it's not that they're not valid. Of course they are. Instead, it's helping you to come back to the present moment, to come back into the body. So much of the time, the mind and body are disconnected. So having a guide there to walk you through that process, particularly in the beginning, I would say is really helpful.
Eve, everything is always easier said than done, right? So let's say a mom's watching right now, and she's got to deal with the baby formula shortage and inflation and the cost of everything is going up, it's not as easy to just say, hey, just take a break.
Take 20 minutes.
So for that mom or dad who's worrying about everything, it's not as easy to just say, hey, I just need to just Hakuna Matata, right?
Right.
Just don't worry about it. What do you say to those people?
Absolutely. And I can really relate. We just have to look around us in what's happening in the world the past 2 years. The world's a pretty challenging place to be. And stress and anxiety, sleep issues, depression are on the increase. And so anyone who's watching at home, this doesn't involve practicing meditation, doesn't involve changing your life, having to take or find loads of extra time. It's actually in about making some time, some little moments for yourself. And I would say, to any parents who are watching who, like you said, Mark, are struggling with all of the many responsibilities that come with being a parent, is could you find just a few minutes, perhaps before your bedtime, or perhaps when the baby is having a nap, maybe just 5 minutes to start with, where you can take some time to take care of your mind. Our mental health impacts everything we do, how we show up in the world, how we behave. So I know it's not always easy finding extra time. So the way I like to try and reframe it is it's about making time for yourself. And actually, if you're in a family situation, letting people know in your family that you're doing this for yourself can also help them to understand that it's important to you and hopefully to them as well.
Let's talk really quickly about the suite of sleep casts.
Yes. So at Headspace, we are very focused on helping people take care of their minds. And because sleep is something that we all need, we have spent a huge amount of time over the last few years focused on sleep. So for any restless sleepers, for people struggling to get to sleep at night, we have wonderful exercises in the app, one of which are called sleep casts. And what I love about these exercises is that they start with a wind down exercise. So these are intended to be done at night in bed when you're getting ready to turn the lights off, or even have turned the lights off, to help you come out of the mind and into the body. And then they guide you through a non-linear story, really focused on different environments. So it could be walking through a pine forest, a midnight laundrette, a library. And we've actually just launched a partnership with Star Wars, so you can be guided through a different galaxy. And these are really intended to help slow the mind down and relax the body, so that you can get a good night's rest and wake up feeling more refreshed.
Well, Eve, your voice
Very
has
soothing.
relaxed us.
Very calm.
And this has been great. So, no, just kidding. Thank you. It really has been fantastic. We appreciate it. It's something we all really struggle with. So we appreciate your expertise. For more from Headspace, you can download the app or visit headspace.com.